Hello everyone and welcome to today's tutorial. Um, Today I will be taking you through to the BRIWPED. Firstly, what is BRIWPED? BRIWPED is a browser remembered instant web password encryption decryption. What does that do is, let's say you have a website. Okay, as you are watching this video, most probably you have an online account on some websites. It can be Facebook, it can be Twitter, it can be the online forums, what it can be web websites that you normally or sometimes log into. When I say login, I'm not referring to visiting that website, but I'm referring to you going to that website, and then on that website insert your credentials. um, BRIWPED will help you in a way that the password that you just typed, or when you have set your browser to remember your password, as soon as you visit that website, normally a browser will automatically insert your credentials for you automatically. So someone might visit that website on your computer, who has access to your computer might visit that website. Let's say that particular person wanna access your Facebook account, so that person can use your device to access Facebook by typing www.facebook.com. Because your browser knows your password, your browser doesn't know that it's not you who is accessing the Facebook currently. So your browser will then automatically insert or provide with your credentials, which is your username as well as your password, to Facebook, to Facebook, the open page. So then the hacker or that unauthorized person can then be able to use the built-in tools which are found in almost all browsers under the developers option menu. So the tools that I'm talking about, okay, I will show you just shortly. So what does PowerPoint help you with is that as soon as you are done typing your password, or as soon as your browser submits or issue your credentials, the BRIWPED will then instantly encrypt that password, so that should be someone trying to use the developers tool to view your password, so that they can maybe not log in on that computer but log in on another computer elsewhere. With BRIWPED, you will only get the hash code, which is level 3 hash sort. The sort is calculated on that particular browser and on certain time frame. The sort keeps changing after certain time, so that ensures that no one ever be able to access your account or use your password or your credentials elsewhere without your knowledge. So let's go through to the actual BRIWPED now, and let's look at it in action. The website is www.brewped.com. Okay, now the page is present on our screen. So now one thing to note here is that as you can see, this website, this is the BRIWPED website. Here on the lower right hand side there is a logo, a BRIWPED logo. Currently the logo is blue, the logo is green. This indicates that this entire website is currently secured with BRIWPED and is protected right now. So any of your credential that you put or you key into this website will be automatically encrypted instantly. So if you hover over here, you will see that it will tell you that you are protected. And if the website is using BRIWPED but it is not protected, or it is not safe, basically that means BRIWPED is connected with the website, but for some reason BRIWPED is not functioning or is not providing with the servers to that website. They may be can be caused by the incorrect integration with the BRIWPED, invalid security keys, and then the site or the service is not correctly added on the customer dashboard side on the BRIWPED. So, and also if the account has expired or is not yet paid. So those are the reasons that you might be able to see the red BRIWPED, which will tell you that you are not protected, so your password won't be encrypted or decrypted, because when the BRIWPED is off servers, it doesn't work at all. So now let me take you to how does BRIWPED work now in action. So here I'm attempting to log in. Now we are ready to log in. Before we even try to log in now, let me just show you something here first. Right now I'm going to open right now I'm going to open the developers tool menu, which is found on, this is Firefox, this is found here. We click the menu and then there is a web developer. We click the tool, and then here on the tool you can click any of these. So what we want to do is we want to inspect the element. This is the element inspector, which is also found by Control Shift C. So let's or you can also view it by right clicking on the tool, on the component, sorry, here. So before we go any further, let me just show you a security risk, a very huge security risk on especially on Firefox browsers. This is also possible on most of other browsers, but with Firefox this is very straightforward and easy to find. So right now I don't have any credentials. I just visited BRIWPED, and then I clicked the login the button, which took me to the login screen, and then on the login screen it has a username and a password. So now let's say I don't know the credentials for this particular site. So what I can do, a hacker can do, is that you just tap on the username. When you tap on a username, this pop-up pops with the current username. with the current username, and then if you click on view saved logins, this is shocking, guys. This is shocking. Now with this, here's the tool. This tool tells you that this site has an account or has a credential that is saved, and what is the username for that account, also what is the password for that account, okay. Here this is the BRIWPED salt that you see here. Let me just try and add a password that is not secure. Okay, and then my password is this. Okay, now let's look at this. Let's have a look at this. Now I click here and then I click view saved logins. I didn't save my password. I don't know why, but my password should also show here. And then if you click show password, it then gives you the site, the username to use on this site, the password to use in combination with this username on this site. Picture this. Let's say this is your online banking. Now that means someone might be able to spot your password, your username, and the site URL that you are using these credentials on. Or let's say if it was Facebook here, so that would mean that you guys might know that my Facebook username is this and my Facebook password is this. But with BRIWPED has helped me, as you can see here on screen, that it has helped me by protecting my password. So now I can't copy this, or you can't copy this. Even if you do copy this and try to use it elsewhere, this won't work. This password, this is the salt, so this salt won't work because it was generated on this particular browser and on a certain time frame. So when the time elapses, this also become invalid, which means my password won't be calculated because this will no longer be valid. That's how BRIWPED helps you protect your password. And another option is write this username here and then write this password here. Now let's say I want to use now the tool which is called element inspect. So now I do mouse there is it inspect element, so I press inspect element. There is a panel that's going to open here. The panel opens and then there is it. Now remember I typed a short password, but now you can see how long the password is. That's because BRIWPED instantly encrypted my password. So now if I were to change now the type, the input type, from password so that it won't have these dots. I will be able to see the actual text here. So I will have to change this from password to text like this, and press enter, and now I can see what is actually behind those dots. So right now what is behind those dots is the level 3 hash salt for this password. So let's change that to password. Now another option is that someone might be able to click on networks and click on persistent lock, and can just minimize this thing down here so you won't notice a thing. Then leave the computer with that operating, and then when you come, you perform whatever action you do, whatever you do on the website, and then that person will be able to come back later on and check your password, as you can see here. So now let's just check the password. Okay, this password is still that one. So now when you come, remember I'm on network. Now what I'm doing here is that there's this tool called network sniffer. It's called network packet sniffer. What it does is that it traps all the network traffic. If the software is installed in your computer, that means on your network card, the traffic that is coming in and out your network card, that software, because it's inside your computer, that software will be able to trap all your network traffic exactly like what you see on screen. The status, the method used, the domain, the file, the what you call this, it's not a method, but it's a system basically, which means was it a socket, was it a TCP, whatever. So yeah, then the type, the preference, size, and everything, all the information that is coming in and out your computer, someone might be able to track all your traffic, and let's say that software sends those logs or that information to that particular person wherever he or she is. So this is very, very, very serious. This is not it. As you can see, on my right hand side, I have more information, which is more detailed. As you can see here, it got almost every information that I need, including my password, my username. Currently, remember on the headers, I can be able to see the request URL, you see, as well as the file, the target file, which means when I go to parameters, I can be able to see what information the user is submitting to this website, on this file. And already I know the request method, which is post, which means if I also want to be able to access this website or use these credentials, I have to use post, because I see here that the method that is being used is post. So that's it. Now coming to the parameters section. Parameters section is basically the exact information that you type here. But here we see something different. I didn't type this. On a screen on my computer. What I typed was my password, my actual password, which is normal text. And then what BRIWPED did was, firstly, it encrypted with the RSA, and then it encrypted with a private key, not a private key, sorry, with a private encryption, the first private encryption. And then when I click login, and then it decrypted the password and encrypted it with the second password, with the second encryption, and the third encryption. That is why we get this, the password as this. But you can see now the username. You can see there is a password, but you can't see what it is. Similar to this. Remember, on this other account, let me show you. On this account here, we saw that the password here is this. Note of the length of the password. Now let me use it to log in. So now let me log in. And here. Now this why we are also getting the exactly the sort here is that the time frame has expired. That's why. So let me use the original password. That is my original password. Encrypting the password. Password encrypted. And now attempting to log in. Let's clear this first. Now attempting to log in. It's asking to save. Here, update. We are waiting here. Now you can see that my username is this and my password. Let's calculate this. Okay, we don't even have to calculate this, because you can see that this is shorter than this. This is shorter than this. This is shorter than this. You see, when you try to view the password, this is what you see. When you try to trap it using a network sniffer, this is what you see. This is what you see. So you won't be able to see the password ever again for this user or for any user that is using BRIWPED. Now let's retry tracking this. You see this and this, not this, this not this, and this not the same, this and this are the same, as you can see here. Now you might be asking yourself, how are you going to use this on your server side? This is simple. Firstly, to add a BRIWPED on your website, you need to link it to um, to library to library.brewped.com /iwpe.js. This is the link you have to use on your website whereby you reference to this file, and then so yeah, that's basically it with BRIWPED. That is how BRIWPED works. And what is coming up on BRIWPED is that we are currently developing a mobile app which will eventually update you on every account, on all your accounts, should there be anyone logging in. That also includes you. Basically what the app will do is that for each and every login happening on any of your account, it can be your online banking, it can be your Facebook, it can be your Twitter, it can be your Instagram, it can be your online forums, Stack Overflow, LinkedIn, whatever website, even your what you call mail service account, you will be able to instantly receive a notification on your fingertip that there is an active or an attempt of logging into your account using this computer at this time, at the location, the browser used, and hopefully with the with with more what you call details on the what you call this on the computer or system used. So yeah, that's the plan. That is what we are currently working on right now, Rupert. So yeah, yeah, to firstly use Rupert, you just simply have to sign up. You can sign up here, go any of these two buttons, sign up, fill up the form, submit, and then after that you log in to your account, and then yeah, you take it from there on. And on your website you need to link, remember, you need to link your website with BRIWPED, otherwise your website won't be certified. A certified website has a BRIWPED logo right here at the same position. Even your website, once you link your website with BRIWPED, it will automatically have the logo here. And we are still working on this logo, not on the logo itself, but we are working on the verification process, because we want this logo, we want you to ensure that the websites having the BRIWPED logo are verified, in a sense that when a user, before a user has to key in their credentials, they can have an option to verify first that is this legit or not by tapping on the logo. But this is not on your site. It's on our side. We will deal with this, but you just need to simply add a reference. That's all. No more. There's no work on your side, but there is sort of a tiny code that you have to write on your server side that is because you need to decrypt your password need to be decrypted. So as you saw that the password are encrypted, so you need to decrypt them so that you can also authenticate your users. So to do that, you have to link the BRIWPED with your backend engine. That is a process whereby you contact now us. We will help you with the process. That process is done on the other side. So yeah, cause it's different for each and every organization and for every system. It's different. Due to that, we use some uniqueness. So we wanna be able to ensure that we wanna be able to identify or root back, should I say, not identify, to root back. Should there be a leak or should there be a challenge on a system or on a user using maybe your website? So we need to root back to where the problem occurs, and then we deal with that particular individual without having to put the system down, cause or we will simply just suspend your account, your BRIWPED account, so your website will then uh, the BRIWPED on your system won't work. Basically, that's it. So yeah, that's it with this tutorial. So um, we'll see you again next time. I don't know which video I will be uploading by then. Maybe it will be the mobile app or more updates on the BRIWPED itself. I'm not sure yet, but I will do a video. Not so long, not so long. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and make sure guys to share and subscribe. Thanks.